love you. Just fix my hair while I'm cooking. Rocky Baba. Right? Yeah? You know where the bird is? Let me do the video, okay? Hold on. Where is that go? Okay, let's get this started. Oh! Here we go once again. Welcome back to my channel, dear YouTube family. I love you all. Welcome back. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Hugs, 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 and mwah, kisses to you all. So I have the camera angle in a different way this time, and I thought this might be better angle with this, the way the kitchen is. So welcome back. We are doing a cook with me. Yay, 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 yay. Don't look at my nails. They are clean. They don't look it, but they are. I'm just in the process of once again having the long ones, you know, acrylic nails come off and then let them heal again. I know, it's crazy. This one got ripped off. It's so painful. It hurt so bad. It's healing now, but 3 days ago, oh. So get ready. Grab a cup of tea, cup of coffee, milkshake, protein shake, whatever your fancy is. I have mine. Ready? My Djglamorous. Go check out my SD store, Djglamorous. Okay, .com. Just Google Djglamorous SD store. I will put the link below, just so you know. It's on my main wall as well. We are doing a beautiful. That's one of my cups, by the way. And I'm about to add more products to my store. I did have another store that I started, which, excuse me, I started and I just shut it down straight away. So I'll talk about that in another video. Though I have to say, I feel it was a massive, just total scam, the whole thing from the beginning. Then I managed to, anyway, it's a long story, but I chose not to continue with that store, which was my store. Yeah, I just chose not to. Just be careful out there. There's a lot of scamming crap going on. My SD store is legitimate, okay? And it's all products designed by me. I've had the store now for a few years. Not much is happening yet, but I haven't really been promoting it. So I feel like I need to kind of get more into that. I guess with my illness, it's just so hard to kind of do things, like even just function daily. So yeah, but I would love, I would love and am going to create and design more more items on my SD store, Djglamorous. Go check it out. I'm just doing chamomile. Ooh, it's quite strong. Chamomile tea on its own, no sugar. It's very windy here in Sydney, Australia. It was raining. Rocky's on the patio, so I just have to keep an eye on him. Okay, so I've got that on. Okay, let's get this happening. Alright, so I'm just going to add water to this pot. And this pot, it looks super dirty, but it's not. It's just from using it, cooking probably hundreds of soups that I make for meal preps and that. So homemade soups, I love it. I love soup, any kind of soup. Tell me what kind of soup you love, because everyone loves some kind of soup. Comment below, click like, help the algorithms on my channel, please, and let's get this happening. All right, just gonna put it. I'm gonna change it. Oh, don't do this again. Okay, is that okay? Yay! Yes, yes. Okay. So you're just gonna watch me. I'm Daggy. So it's a Timu tracksuit. This is Peter Alexander pajama bottoms. I have 3 pairs of socks on. Yes, I have the heater on full on. I need more heating. I am organizing in the next few months to get a split, to install a split system which has heating and air conditioning, so that's going to be so much better. So I look forward to that. And I've got black Kmart boots on. I had Ugg boots, I had to throw them away, yeah, because I'd had them for about 5 years and it was time to go. All right, so I'm just going to add water because I have that stove top on. So I'm just going to start adding water to that. Okay, so we are doing, darlings, a black bean vegetable soup, right? Black bean soup. So I'm just going to do that for now. So I'll pop that on there. Normally I would caramelize the onion, right? Though soup, I made soup. Okay. Wait. I'll get a thumbnail later. Anyway, so I'm just sort of doing, I'll show you what I'm all over the place. Also with my channel, I am still here, just so you know. Just with my illness, I have good days and bad days. Oh God, just sorry. Right, so good days and bad days, and just kind of have to go with the flow, really. So you can see my cute little jammies. You know, isn't it funny? Some videos look like so big. Go back and watch the video I just posted yesterday, my last video, and you'll see how I'm feeding the beautiful native Australian cockatoo birds. They are just so gorgeous. Like, I live inner city, okay? I live inner city, and these cockatoos just in like, oh wow, hundreds of them. Every day and night, every morning they flow past, and every night they flow back in the afternoon to go back to wherever they're going to sleep for the evening. So it's just such a special thing. And you know, I talk with them, and yesterday, that's not like that, that's just a video I wanted to show you all, but I've been feeding them for a little while now, and it just brings me so much comfort and joy, and it's something just so precious I can't even put it into words, right? And they take the food from my hand, from my fingers, and they talk to me, and it's just so beautiful. And Rocky watches from his window on his cat condo, and it's just beautiful. Like, it's truly a godsend. Truly, it's so lovely. And one of my gorgeous friends, I heard, just got out of prison after being in prison for 1 year over there in the States. I send my love, and it's so nice to hear from you. And it's so good to have you back on YouTube. You know that? So this soup, this bean soup, I'm making for you, okay? And I'm making for everyone, of course. But yeah, I'm making a beautiful bean soup, and black bean soup. It's gonna be delicious. Oh, and it's so great to have you back. Hey, tell us more. How are you? Like, oh my gosh, you know, love you always. Love you all always. All right, let's get this happening, because if I keep talking, the water is gonna boil, and it's just gonna be, you know, ruined. Well, it's just not gonna cook. Okay, ready? Let's do this. So I'm using whatever I have in the fridge. Sorry that I'm not putting my face in it, but I will every now and then, right? So we're just preparing the vegetables. So I've got leftover onion. I have oh, what is this one? This is just gorgeous. Yeah, leek. Oh, I love leek. Stunning. I've got celery. Right. Make sure to wash everything always, even if it's in a packet. Okay, so I'm going to use that. I need to wash that. These are washed. Okay. Normally I would caramelize the onions a little bit, though I'm not doing that today. Alright, so that's my little bag. So what's left? Oh, what happened there? Okay. Alright. And then I will feed them later to the cockatoos. Yay! There's also the bin birds, the dear darlings, and the rosella birds come, and a few pigeons as well. So yeah, it's beautiful. Now let's get this happening. So what I'm going to do, I need my glasses. Where are they? Oh no! What did I do? Oh, here. Rocky, bye-bye. Everyone tell me how you are. Please, 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 please. Right, so just going to chop up things. I kind of feel bad for not caramelizing the onion. To be honest, this is the first time I'm doing this without caramelizing the onion, though I'm going to see how it goes. Okay, so just chop it all up. Okay, and honestly, this is so easy to make soup at home. So easy, right? So I've got the leek, and there's also in here. There's also some celery, so you can see I've already been using all this. So I'm just gonna I have to be careful. My shoulder brace, I've got it off for a little while, just to give me a bit more freedom of moving. Oops. I still haven't heard a surgery date for my right shoulder yet, so just waiting. Okay, I've had the esophagus procedure done, and now I'm just waiting on 3 biopsies. I'm just going to talk as I go along, whatever comes into my head. So, so I've had 3 biopsies in there, the bottom part of the esophagus that's near the stomach. So I haven't heard yet the results. So obviously I need to see the specialist for that. And my lung specialist stated that I needed to do that procedure, okay, which I've done like just over a week ago. But I needed to do that procedure before I can even think about doing my breast explant journey. So so the breast implant journey, I'm hoping for the removal of these massive breast implants, allergen, which there's a massive lawsuit happening at the moment. So anyone with allergen breast implants, contact me, because you need to know what's happening and you need to remove them from your body. Okay, yeah, so I'm not a lawyer, nothing like that, but just DM me and I can fill you in more with what's happening with that. But I'm planning to do the actual procedure in August, next month. Late August, right? Late August, early September if need be. But yes, it's coming, and I'm so nervous, because it's just going to be a massive change to my body. It's just pretty full on. I feel numb about it all. Okay, so we have some what's that called? That's turnip. Is it turnip? I've already washed this. Right, turnip. There we go. Turnips are great for soups. I still will wash it again. Just rinse. Yes. So you're up on the kitchen bench. This double sink is right there. All right, here we go. Chop it up. Can you see? No, you can't see. Hold on. All right, let's look at what's happening down here. Yeah. Here. Okay. You can see. Yeah. Turnip, parsnip, something, one of those. What's the correct name? Is it the same thing? Turnip and parsnip, I think it's the same thing, is it? I don't know. But when I was young, a little girl, I hated, not hated, but I didn't like to eat this yuck. And with my shitty upbringing, I was forced to eat it. So it took me, wow, many years, and I'd have to say over 30 years to actually even want to think about eating this again. Like, yeah, it was just so traumatic. Ugh, just sickening. But now I have had so much therapy, which is brilliant, and it's helped me massively. Deal with life, which is ongoing. My therapy is ongoing because I have complex PTSD. I have nightmares pretty much daily, nightly, and just yes. So if anyone's dealing with things and not coping, or just don't know how to deal with things that you've been through or are going through, whether it be when you're a child, when you're a teenager, or just now, and you know, male or female, any gender, anyone, and men, even men, like men, don't be afraid to get help if you're not feeling so good in the mind. Please get help. It's so important, and it's okay to everyone. I have to sit. Hold on. To everyone out there, it is okay to ask for help if you need help. I'm a good example. So yeah, so please reach out. Talk to a friend. Talk to someone that you feel comfortable with. If you don't have anyone you trust, go to your doctor and get a referral for a counsellor. You know, please, you know, and now you can do counselling via the phone. So it's up to you if you prefer to do, you can do via video call, via phone, or face to face. So please, if you are going through a hard time and you need, you know, that support, don't be afraid to reach out, please. Okay, because we care, and we love you, okay? Just so you know, I love you, yeah. Okay, let's get this soup on. Oh my! So I got this big beautiful pot. All right, now we've got these 2 potatoes. All right. Sorry, I know I'm going to be crying out in pain. I can't help it. It's just part of my life. Oh. Even though I'm on a very heavy medication. Oops. Okay. Yay. Love you guys. It's so back to be here and be filming. As I just so you know, if I go quiet, you know that I'm either in hospital or I'm just depressed, and I just go quiet. I need that space, that time to me, just to shut off from the world and to gather my thoughts and my mind, and then I come back, you know, and face it all. Do my best each day, as we all do. These pajamas are big. Actually, I've had these pajamas, Peter Alexander, wow, for like seriously over 30 years. Right, so I have that in there. I'm also going to add, I have another onion. I don't know if I'm going to add that yet. Going to wait. And look at one of my little secrets. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm adding some chicken flavored, some chicken noodle soup from a packet. Yes, from a packet. Right, this is brilliant stock, and right, the noodles, oh, it's delicious. Oops, I forgot. I have all the celery. We're adding, I did have garlic, raw garlic, but I've run out, so I'm doing minced garlic, what I have left. Hold on, baby. that in. Ouch. Okay. There we go. It smells divine. Of course it does. Oh, I still have some left, huh? Just get water and do that. And then with the jars, make sure to recycle. I actually am going to peel the lids off, right? And obviously disinfect and all that. And I'm going to keep those because near spring, summer sort of thing, I'm going to make either some jam or some chutney. I'm thinking chutney this year. Comment below, do you love chutney? I'm thinking chutney. What do you think? Let me know below in the comments. Okay, so that's in there. Then, keep the lid. So I have just... So a neighbour came yesterday and gave me a present. Okay, so they gave me these. So they know I love cooking. So they just gave me these at my front door. So I'm going to add some of these. Not yet. Right. Let's do... There we go. So I'm pretty much going to use half of that packet. And what has it got? It's a good source of vitamin C, to support antioxidant action. It's a mixture of like carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, red peppers. Okay, so keep that there. I'm not putting that in yet. Okay. And then where's the what did I do? Oh no. So then I use these tags. They are the best. You can get them on eBay, Amazon, IKEA. Look, it seals it. They are brilliant for nearly, you can use them for anything in your house, and it seals the bag tight. And yes, then also I just got an obsession. I love peas and corn. I always have. So this one's snap frozen. These are mine. Well, I bought them at the shop. So they got like mini carrots, peas, corn, beans sliced thinly, and onions even sliced thinly. So whoop, I'm just gonna do, say, just over a cup, and then boom, ready. Okay. There you go. And then these go back in the freezer. Nothing gets wasted. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Go back in the freezer. Okay. My freezer is like jam-packed. Jam-packed full. Very, very full. Then I will show you, these vegetables take longer to cook. That's why I've got them in there first. I've got the celery, and then this will go in towards once they start to become tender. I did cook this morning. Yay! It's exciting. I did prepare this morning the black beans, okay, fresh black beans. So I've had them soaking in water in the fridge, and that is a lot. Right, that's a large container. How many? That would be, wow. How many cups? It's probably about 6 cups, 7 cups. 6 cups of black beans, okay? So raw black beans. So I soaked them in water. I've had them in and out of the fridge for 2 days. Today's day 3. So you soak them, rinse them, soak them, keep them in the fridge. Then I boiled them this morning. So I brought them to the boil, and pretty much I kept them boiling for about, honestly, 45 minutes. Okay. So now they are tender, and just plain water. No salt, no pepper, plain water. Okay. They're in there, ready to add to the soup. when it's ready. Okay, and these are still they're not ready to put in the fridge, but I'm doing meal preps, so but then also I'm having this for tonight, dinner. Delicious soup for dinner. Okay, now let's get this celery in there. Let's just focus right now. Alright, you see the pot there, yeah? And I'm just going to get this celery in. Oh no, if it's not good, just don't use it. And you can use it in a compost. Feed birds with it, with the leftovers, you know, some of the bits, which is what I'm going to do. So you see the little yucky bits, I just keep that and I'll cut it up smaller for the beautiful cockatoos, and they love it, they love it. Alright, so do kind of chunks of celery, right? You can do them any shape or size you want. If you want a chunky soup, you know, make them bigger. You know what I mean? It smells divine. Alright, one more piece here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna like. Okay. Oh. See, yay. So easy, just throw in whatever vegetables you have and like, chop them up, throw them all in. If you've only got salt and pepper, just add salt and pepper. I have some chicken stock left over from another day, so I'm gonna add that in there. Right. In there, yeah, gives it so much flavor. So if you don't have chicken stock like that, you can use the little cubes. If you don't have that, do like I did, add a packet of chicken noodle soup, and that gives that extra oomph in it, you know. And when someone eats it, they're like, what is in that? Yeah, right. So I just do not the full amount of water, okay, not for now, right? So you can see over there, see over here, yeah. So basically what I'm going to do, bring that is, oh my god, is to bring that back, all right, bring it to the boil. And what else am I going to do? Okay, here. Oh gosh, I apologize for having to sit and stand. Oh, I can't help it. With the illness in my spine, I can't help it. Okay, darlings. So then I'm going to add extra stock. This is chicken stock powder. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in there. All right. I have been given a lot of these, so I don't want to waste them, and they're good to put into soups. Okay, just stir it. So then when this is cooked, because I'm doing meal preps, I don't want the vegetables to be super soft. I want to make sure they're still crunchy, okay? So what I will do is just bring it to the boil. Then I'll add the rest, right, of these frozen vegetables in there. I'll let it cool down, and then I'll have the meal prep containers ready, and then obviously I'll have a pot, right, which I'll put some in for me for tonight. Okay, so I'll put that in, let it cool, and then I'll put it in the fridge ready for this evening, and I'm gonna have that with some yummy garlic bread, right, it's in the freezer. So, and then the rest, I do want to give some to the neighbour that, well, he doesn't live in this building, but he comes here every day to visit another lady. And then since him seeing me, he's been saying hello every day. So he's the one that gave me the vegetables. So I thought, what's nice to do that, and I will give him some of the soup to take home for him. All he has to do is heat it up. So that's nice, you know, to say thank you, and just to show my appreciation and out of respect, you know. It's nice, like it's kind. It's kind. The beans will go in once it's cooled beans. Well, black beans will go in once it's cooled down, and when I'm ready to do the meal prepping. Okay, little containers. They're going to cool down. They're going to go in the freezer. So that level of water is obviously going to increase, but I'll increase the water once all of this is done. It's still crispy. And then let it cool down, and then when I'm ready to do the meal preps, I'll add more water so it's cooler. And then that's why I add extra stock, because I know once you add water, it waters it down, the flavor, right? So remember that. Right. Celtic sea salt, please. They have all pink Himalayan sea salt. They have, like, this has over 72 or 74 minerals that your body needs. Pink Himalayan salt as well. Try not to use table salt, it's bad for you. It's only got 2 minerals, it's man-made. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to add a bit of salt. I haven't taste tested. Make sure you taste as you go along. Okay. Because if you put too much salt, it's like horrendous. Now remember, you got onion in there. Okay. 2 types of onion. I added chicken stock, right? I've added chicken seasoning stock. I've added chicken noodle soup in there, right? So then a lot more water will be added to that. But in saying that, the stock that's in there gives it so much flavor. I don't have any makeup on. Well, actually, I did my eyebrows and just a bit of lip color. I've just got basically eye cream. I don't even have mascara on yet. Oops, it's okay. Okay, do a taste test, right? Taste test. Oh wow. Wait. It's getting there. Okay, yum. It's getting there. Okay. So I'm going to add a little bit more Celtic sea salt. Yum, right? Sprinkle. That's, Rocky bye-bye. Rocky's on the patio. Yum, that's yum. And then I'm going to add some activated black seed pepper, and someone's moving out. Not from here, across the road. So, I'm going to add that. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Alright. I dance where I can. Alright, let's just have a little rest. Rocky! Then I have black ground pepper. See, you just add whatever you feel like. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. So I had it on the wrong thing. Oh my god. Because I'm not wearing my glasses. I need to remember to put my glasses on. Okay. Right. And that's just, I love ground white pepper. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Sorry. Excuse me. That's just from my esophagus. Ugh. Oh dear. Okay. We keep going. We keep going no matter what. Right? So stir that. You can see it's almost going to come to the boil. Even if, say, if you want to add, if you don't want to prepare raw beans and that, get them them from a can at the supermarket. They're like $1. Actually, you know what? In Australia, they've gone up an extra $1 now. They're $2.20. It's a rip-off. Yeah. But those, the beans, 4 mixed beans, excuse me, couscous, no, not couscous, chickpeas, the white beans, they're very high in protein and they're good for you. They come in a can and they're good for you. Yes, true story. All right, so you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Let me think. So, here we go. For example, 4 mixed beans. They're so good for you, high in protein. And I have to say, sadly, and this is the Coles brand, they were $1.20. They used to be 99 cents, right? Australian. Then they went up to $1.20 Australian. Now they are $2.20 Australian. It's just horrendous, right? So get them now before they go up to $3 something, which is so a joke. So what we're going to do, we're going to strain them in the strainer. Okay. I'm going to add a can as well of 4 mixed beans. Okay. Put that in there. All right. So then, here we go. Okay, rinse the can out. You know what? If you're on a budget, these are great to have. You can wash them, the tin cans. Obviously, get rid of those safely. Recycle and safe because they're sharp. You can peel the label off and you can make little cute vases out of them. They're so cute. So if you have children, you can get them to paint on it, put ribbon and things like that, and get flowers from the garden. Put it on in the house, and they'll have heaps of fun doing that. Yeah. Even for yourself. Like if I do that at times, I'll show you one day when I do it. And it just brings joy. It's fun to do. It's easy. It's cheap on a budget. It barely costs you nothing. Well, just to buy the can. What am I doing? All right, wait. I'm going to add the beans in there. I was going to put it in my pot. Oh my yay. Right. Because I'm talking, I'm distracting myself with what I'm doing. Rocky's too excited with the birds, which is beautiful for him because he has a couple of cockatoo friends that come and see him almost every day. Yeah. Do that. Sorry for the noise. Do that. And boom, boom, boom. That's it, pretty much. That is it. That is it. So, that's my lid. Eventually I'm going to need to get a new soup pot soon. Look, that's come off. You know what I mean? So eventually I will. But I really love this gorgeous, gorgeous soup bowl pot. Alright, so I'm going to add the rest. Basically, this is all just about to come to the boil. Okay. Stir it up, stir it up. Okay. Yum. So now you're going to have to wait, let it settle, then you need to do another taste test. Okay, because you've added all that extra. Remember, you're going to be adding more water, so you want to make sure the flavor is tasteful. Hold on. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Where's there? Oh dear, is that one? That one. Okay. Still coming to the boil because I've had the lid off. What have I been talking? Yeah. So you can also do homemade soups in the slow cooker if you want. throw it all in. Remember, the water doesn't evaporate, so just throw it all in and cook it over hours. You're at home, you're doing cleaning or whatever you're doing work. And then look at that beautiful soup. And I haven't even added the black beans yet. Wow, right? Which have been prepared. They're going to be added. So now you get it. That's going to make that overflow, to be honest, right? So what I'll do when I do the meal preps, right, with the containers that are in the freezer, I'll add some of the black beans in the bottom and then add the soup mix on top, you know, boom, because this will make a lot. How many liters is this pot? Oh wow, I can't remember. It's probably, wow, probably 6 liters of water. 6 liters, I'd say. Yeah, so it holds a lot. All right, let's do the taste test. Comment below what if you love soup, hate soup, or you cook soup. What kind of soup do you cook? Let's try the broth. Rocky baby, have some here, please. Oh, it's for you. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, all right. Now let's see. Oh. That's nice. That is nice. I can taste the chicken broth. And the leek. The leek. If you've never tried leek, I don't think I've ever had leek until like I bought it, like, oh, it was given to me, sorry, a couple of years ago. I love leek. Yum. That is hot. That's sexy. It's hot. It's delicious. I don't know if you can hear all the beautiful birds in the background, the rosellas and that, so pretty. Now I'm going to add raw sugar, right? Just 1, 2 pinches of raw sugar. Yes. That is enough. That is enough. T2 and because I'm going to add extra. I'm going to add 1 more sachet of chicken stock. I was going to add like coconut cream, can of coconut cream. Though for today I'm going to do it like this, and then I'm going to leave myself an extra serving for tomorrow night where I'll add some coconut cream. Just it gives it that different, you know, something different. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And that seriously is probably going to produce 2 liters of delicious stock. All right, I'll put that in there. Gently stir it around. And just so much flavor. Whew. Okay. Yum. Smells good. All right. Let's do that. All right. Okay. So that's it, pretty much. Amazing. So bring it to the boil. Oh. Okay. Like I said, just bring it to the boil because there's fresh potatoes, celery, and that need to obviously cook through a little bit. Yum. Okay. It's amazing. Do like this, right? Never put the lid on completely because it always overboils. Does that happen to you? Please click like on my video. Go watch all my other videos. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Big hugs from us all to you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. And if you aren't, from now on, your day becomes beautiful. Okay? And happy and just, you know? Yeah. just had to say that. So now I'm just gonna test a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You try first. You have some first. Okay. Let me know what you think. All right, ready? Hold on. Yum, 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 yum. Everything's perfect, I do. Well, to me it is. I'm joking. So that is basically it. Look at that, it's done. And then later, and if you aren't doing meal preps, I've got a bit of celery in that one. If you aren't doing meal preps and you're cooking for your family, look at that. Huge pot of soup. Delicious, filling. Doesn't need to cost a lot. If you have some bread, try do some garlic bread. If you don't, just have soup. Yum. Very filling. Very, very filling. People are moving across the road. So, oh, okay. Yep. So that's it. I'm just going to basically put that in there like that. That's how I did it. I'm going to do on my little clock 15 minutes. Got itchy nose. 15 minutes, then I'm going to turn it off and just put the lid on completely, let it rest, and then once it cools down, I'm going to be putting my mix for this evening. And I kept the little chickpeas, no, beans, the beans in there. All right, extra ones. Going to add black beans, share the love, spread it around. Yeah, delicious. And that's food on a budget. Or even if you're super wealthy, this is going to taste magnificent and you're going to have a beautiful sleep. Yeah. Okay, so put that there. Alright, I do have the timer on the stove. Sometimes it doesn't work, so I'm just doing the little timer there. And there it is, my darlings. That is it. Thank you for being here with me and watching my video. Get ready for my house tour coming soon. It's taking a long time because obviously I have my illness and just I do a little bit when I can. Though I'm doing 3 feature walls as well, plus different paint and all that kind of thing. That's why it's taking forever. Though I will talk you through and show you bits and pieces as I go along. Okay? Much hugs, much love and light. Always remember, please be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. You're amazing, you're beautiful, and you shine. You're amazing. And always be kind to others, as you never know what they might be going through. I love you all, and I'll be back. Yum. I'm going to show you when I eat some of this yummy soup in put on my TikTok, or I'll do a short video here on YouTube. Not sure, but YouTube is my channel, so I love YouTube. I love my channel here, and love you all. I'll be back. Have a beautiful day.